Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the captivating, often poignant stories behind the most iconic figures and moments in history. Today, we embark on a deeply personal journey, exploring the luminous legacy of a woman who captivated the world's heart. Diana, Princess of Wales. But our focus isn't just on her life. It's on the silent witnesses to her extraordinary, yet tragically brief existence, her jewels. Before we unravel these glittering tales, I kindly ask you to take a moment to show your support. If you find our explorations compelling, please do remember to give this video a like, share it with fellow enthusiasts, and, most importantly, subscribe to our channel. Your engagement truly helps us continue bringing these narratives to life. Some jewels, as we know, are simply objects of breathtaking beauty, crafted to adorn and to dazzle. They are testament to human artistry and the Earth's profound generosity. Yet there are other jewels, often more rare and infinitely more compelling, that seem to carry a far greater weight. They are imbued with history, with emotion, with the very spirit of those who wore them. They are, in a sense, haunted, not by malevolent spirits, but by the echoes of joy, sorrow, triumph, and profound heartbreak. Princess Diana's jewelry box was, without a doubt, filled with an array of such stunning gems, each sparkling with its own inherent brilliance. But many of these pieces, perhaps more than any other royal's collection, carried an almost palpable weight of sadness, scandal, and, ultimately, heartbreak. Today, we shall pull back the velvet curtain and reveal the tragic, often whispered secrets of her most famous and beloved jewels, exploring how they mirrored the unfolding drama of her life. Let us begin with perhaps the most iconic and instantly recognizable piece, the engagement ring. A magnificent, deep blue oval sapphire, meticulously encircled by 14 dazzling solitaire diamonds, all set in 18-karat white gold. It was a ring that, upon its unveiling, immediately captured the world's imagination and launched 1,000 imitations. Yet from the very first day it graced Diana's finger, this exquisite piece was steeped in controversy and became a potent symbol of a fairy tale that, for Diana, would quickly transform into a gilded cage. When Prince Charles proposed to Lady Diana Spencer in February 1981, the selection of the ring itself became a point of contention within the rigid confines of the royal family. Unlike many bespoke royal engagement rings meticulously designed and crafted for specific princesses, Diana's choice was made from a Gerard catalog. Gerard, of course, was the esteemed crown jeweler at the time, renowned for their unparalleled craftsmanship and their long-standing association with the British monarchy. However, the decision to select a ring from a pre-existing collection, rather than commissioning a unique piece, reportedly raised more than a few eyebrows within the royal household. It was, rather dismissively, deemed too common, a shopgirl's ring, accessible to anyone with the means to purchase it. This seemingly minor detail was, in hindsight, a poignant early indicator of the friction that would define Diana's relationship with the ancient institution she was marrying into. She was a breath of fresh air, a departure from tradition, and even her ring, in its unconventional genesis, foreshadowed the challenges she would face. For Diana herself, this breathtaking sapphire was initially, undoubtedly, a symbol of hope, of an idealized romance, a tangible representation of the fairy tale she was stepping into. It was the ring of a princess-to-be, a beacon of a future filled with love and grand purpose. But as her marriage to Prince Charles began its slow, painful unraveling, as the public adoration clashed with private loneliness, and as the weight of royal duty pressed down upon her, that beautiful ring began to take on a different, more somber meaning. Every time she looked at it, it became a stark reminder of a marriage that, despite its grand public spectacle, was becoming increasingly isolated and devoid of genuine affection. It was a constant, glittering emblem of a personal struggle hidden beneath a veneer of royal grandeur. Today, this storied jewel has been granted a new and wonderfully hopeful life. It now sparkles on the finger of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, formerly Kate Middleton, having been lovingly passed down by Prince William, as a profound gesture of remembrance and a testament to enduring love. On Kate's hand, the ring has become a symbol of a happier, seemingly more stable and modern royal love story, one built on genuine partnership and affection. Yet it remains, and forever will be, inextricably linked to Diana's profound legacy, her enduring pain, and the indelible mark she left on the world. It is a bridge between two eras, a tangible connection across generations, carrying both the weight of the past and the promise of the future. It is a jewel that tells a story not just of a marriage, but of the evolution of the monarchy itself, and the enduring power of a woman who dared to be different. Next, we turn our attention to a piece that was not a royal jewel at all, but one deeply rooted in Diana's own aristocratic heritage, the Spencer tiara. This magnificent headpiece, unlike the tiaras traditionally loaned or gifted to royal brides from the Crown's collection, was a cherished heirloom of her own family, the Spencers, an ancient and distinguished lineage whose history predates even that of many royal houses. The Spencer tiara is a masterwork of delicate craftsmanship, featuring an intricate design of scrolling foliage, tulips, and star-shaped flowers, all adorned with brilliant cut diamonds set in silver and gold. Its central motif, a heart-shaped element, is particularly poignant. It has been in the Spencer family for generations, reportedly adapted from a piece given to Lady Cynthia Hamilton, Diana's grandmother, as a wedding gift in 1919. It was a piece that had graced the heads of numerous Spencer brides before Diana, making it a powerful symbol of family continuity and personal identity. On her wedding day, July 29, 1981, when the eyes of the entire world were fixed upon her as she emerged from Clarence House, Diana chose to wear the Spencer tiara. This decision was, in its own quiet way, a profound declaration of independence. Instead of opting for one of the majestic royal tiaras, she chose to wear a piece that spoke of her roots, of who she was before she became a princess. It was her personal touch, a subtle nod to her own family amidst the overwhelming pomp and circumstance of a royal wedding. It was a tangible link to her past, a reminder of the girl she was, even as she stepped into a role that would transform her into a global icon. However, sources close to the princess and those who witnessed that momentous day have often recounted a detail that now, in retrospect, takes on an almost prophetic significance. The tiara, for all its beauty and sentimental value, was reportedly so heavy that it gave Diana splitting headaches throughout the entirety of her wedding day. Imagine, if you will, the physical discomfort, the throbbing pain behind her eyes, on a day that should have been nothing short of pure, unadulterated joy. This physical burden, this crushing weight upon her head, became a powerful, albeit unwitting, omen for the immense and often overwhelming burden of the role she was about to undertake. It foreshadowed the suffocating pressure, the relentless scrutiny, and the profound loss of personal freedom that would define her life as the Princess of Wales. The Spencer tiara quickly became one of Diana's signature pieces. She wore it frequently throughout her public life, often choosing it over the more formal royal tiaras. It became synonymous with her image, a visual representation of the Spencer girl who, despite becoming a princess, always retained a part of her original, spirited self. It was a jewel that spoke of her unique position, a woman who bridged the gap between the aristocratic world she came from and the royal world she married into. But every time it adorned her head, it also served as a silent, glittering reminder of the immense pressure that came with her extraordinary life, a pressure that eventually proved to be too much for even the most resilient of spirits. Today, the Spencer tiara remains a cherished possession of the Spencer family, a glittering heirloom that continues to tell the story of a girl who became a princess, and the quiet, personal battle she fought beneath its diamond-encrusted weight. Finally, we come to a piece that carries perhaps the most poignant and heartbreaking story of all, the Swan Lake necklace. This breathtaking creation of diamonds and South Sea pearls holds a unique and profoundly sorrowful place in the narrative of Diana's life, for it was one of the very last major pieces of jewelry she ever wore in public. The necklace itself is a marvel of design and craftsmanship, a testament to exquisite artistry. It features 5 magnificent South Sea pearls, renowned for their incredible luster and substantial size, suspended from a delicate diamond-encrusted chain. The diamonds themselves are of exceptional quality, meticulously set to catch and reflect light, creating a dazzling cascade around the wearer's neck. It was designed by the esteemed crown jeweler, Garrard, and represented a collaboration between the princess and the design team, a project that Diana herself was reportedly very enthusiastic about. Diana wore this stunning necklace to a performance of Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake Ballet at the Royal Albert Hall in London on June 3, 1997. This event occurred just 2 short months before her tragic and untimely death in a car crash in Paris. The atmosphere that evening was reportedly vibrant and full of life. Diana, radiant and seemingly at ease, was photographed extensively, the Swan Lake necklace shimmering against her elegant blue dress. She exuded a sense of renewed purpose and quiet confidence, a woman beginning to forge a new path for herself after the tumultuous years of her marriage and divorce. What makes the story of this necklace so profoundly sad, so utterly heartbreaking, is the detail that it was meant to be part of a much larger, complete suite of jewels. The matching earrings, designed to perfectly complement the necklace, were still in the process of being crafted. They were not finished in time for her to wear them to the Swan Lake performance. Diana never got the chance to wear the completed set. She never saw the full vision of this exquisite collection realized. Now, the Swan Lake necklace stands as a beautiful yet devastatingly unfinished final chapter in her life story. It is a powerful metaphor for a life cut short, a narrative abruptly halted before its natural conclusion. The incomplete suite symbolizes the many dreams, aspirations, and projects that Diana had for her future, all tragically left unfulfilled. It reminds us of the potential that was lost, the chapters unwritten, and the profound void left by her passing. After her death, the unfinished suite was eventually completed, but it was sold at auction, never to be worn by the princess who inspired its creation. It remains a poignant reminder of what might have been, a glittering testament to a life that ended far too soon. These weren't merely accessories, dear viewers. They were far more than just glittering embellishments to her royal wardrobe. They were, in the most profound sense, silent witnesses to her life, imbued with the very essence of her journey. They saw her tears, shed in private moments of profound loneliness and sorrow. They sparkled during her triumphs, during moments of immense public adoration and charitable achievement. And they bore witness to her tragedies, to the unraveling of her marriage, the relentless intrusion into her personal life, and ultimately the abrupt end of her extraordinary existence. These jewels absorbed her story, each facet reflecting a fragment of her soul. They were present for the grand pronouncements, the whispered confessions, the unspoken burdens. And now, when we see them again, whether on the hand of a new generation's princess or in the hushed reverence of an exhibition, they do not just sparkle with the cold brilliance of diamonds and pearls. Oh no, they do so much more than that. They whisper. They whisper the secrets of the Queen of Hearts, the woman who redefined royalty, who touched millions, and whose legacy continues to resonate with an enduring, captivating power. They remind us that behind every glittering facade, there lies a human story, often complex, frequently sorrowful, and always truly unforgettable. This exploration into Diana's jewels certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the intersection of personal life, public duty, and the enduring power of symbolism. What are your thoughts on these pieces? Do you believe jewels can truly absorb the emotions of their wearers? We would love to hear your opinions and reflections in the comments section below. Your insights always enrich our discussions. Don't forget to like this video if you found this journey compelling. Subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into history's most fascinating stories, and join us for our next captivating update. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep exploring the past.